Yeah, so I think there's something like so special about getting to actually talk to people going through the problem. Because you could read a book about poverty and just every page is going to give you all the data, So when you're actually hearing people's stories, it's completely different. So I really liked the field work just because we were able to get that one-on-one communication for the things that we're actually learning about. So, and it likes we got to take a piece of all those interviews and put it all into a presentation here. So I think it was pretty good.
Make that meet. They're falling behind on their rent, their utilities, they're experiencing food insecurity. So what you have here are poster presentations from groups of these students tackling particular issues. I invite you to drop by, say hello to them, and ask them questions. They have each talked to 8 individuals on their own and combine that up to our 300 plus. So they have some insights into what's going on. And really the goal is to keep that debate. We have a couple of students that have had their op-eds published recently in the Star. We want to continue doing so to keep the debate alive. So many of you are here today as leaders of nonprofits, the city, the county. Use these data points, use these students to help create change. I think we can do better, and I think these are the folks that can make it happen. So thank you much for being here. This is now the 10th year of the Poverty Project, and as I think a lot of people are aware but might not know immediately, Tucson has a very serious problem with intergenerational poverty. When we started this program back in 2014, just about 25% of every household in Tucson was living below the federal poverty threshold, not having enough to make ends meet and whatnot. Today, things have gotten better. It's around 19%, but still 1 of every 3 kids that grows up in Tucson grows up poor, and that really severely limits their mobility. So the Poverty Workshop is all about evidence-based decision-making and gathering data that nonprofits like Habitat for Humanity, the city, the county, and other agencies can use to better inform their service delivery. We find so many households that aren't connected with basic things like SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program that helps with food, or various forms of housing or utility assistance. We see sometimes 80% of low-income households not benefiting from some type of state-sponsored program, and that's a problem that limits prosperity. So by continuing to point that out and argue about that these things are real and need addressing, we hope to improve lives of those low-income households.